it's Michelle, your favorite event designer. So, we're getting ready for Valentine's Day. Don't wait till the last minute. We're going to get ready for Valentine's Day early, okay? So, we're going to just work on how to make rose boxes. Now, your man can pay $400, $500 for these rose boxes, or we can learn, I can teach you how to make one. It's your choice. I don't think you should pay that much, personally. So, these boxes are from Amazon. They are on my Amazon storefront. They are linked in my bio at the top. So, if you need these boxes, these are on Amazon. And these boxes come in a set of 3, so there's no excuse. This is the medium-sized version. This is the large, okay? And this is the small. All 3 come in the set. So, if you want a medium size, that's what we're going to be working on today. Now, I got these roses from Kroger. They were on sale, $5.99 reduced, okay? Which means they're just not going to last long. That's all that means. They're not going to last long, friend. And that's okay. That's okay. But if you want to get that wow factor and not pay that ridiculous amount for these rose boxes, we're going to just make them, okay? We're going to make them. So, I suggest you get 2 dozen roses. Just 2. That's all you need, okay? Now, there's 2 options. You can save this plastic that was already on the roses to line your box with. It makes it easy. See, I lined the bottom of this box with the plastic that was already around the roses. Or, if you forget, just like I just did and threw it in the trash, Ziploc bags. I know you got Ziploc bags at home. I know you do. So all you do was cut down both sides, fold that thing on the bottom. The reason why we need a liner on the bottom of this box is because we need water in here. Okay, so it needs to be lined. This is hard, but it will fold if there's too much water in the bottom of this box. Okay? So I'm going to use the plastic from Kroger that was already on the bouquet because I'm not wasting my good gallon-sized Ziploc bags. Y'all already know everything in the store is high. I don't want to pay for this. I don't even know why it's so high. Anyway, you're going to put this in here. Sorry it's a little loud. Okay? And what you're going to do, you're going to cut off the excess on the side because you don't want to be able to see that. You don't want to see that? That's tacky. Who wants the extra plastic hanging off the other side? Just wondering. And I'm wondering, ladies, for all the ladies in here, like, do y'all really want flowers for Valentine's Day? Do y'all really like flowers for Valentine's Day? Or do you want money or a gift or a trip? I would prefer a trip. And I think my husband is planning a trip for Valentine's Day. I really hope it goes through. And I ain't trying to be nosy, but I kind of can tell his mannerisms, okay? So what you do, now we got the plastic in the bottom, right? You want to make sure that plastic is all at the bottom, all right? So then you're going to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and get you some wet foam. Or you can order this from Amazon, which is also in my storefront, which is pinned to the top of my profile. You can order these off Amazon too. So what you do is you cut the plastic off of it. This is why we needed the plastic on the inside. We're going to cut the plastic off, and then we're going to put it in water. Going to put it in water, okay? I already have some water here, right here, okay? So all you do is you're going to make sure that it gets wet. See how dark it got on both sides? Now, I don't want it drenched. Don't drench this. Don't let this sit in here, okay? See how, that's all you need. Just a little bit of water, okay? This block is bigger than this box. So what you do is you mesh it down to see where you can cut off your access. See that? See, that's perfect. You just cut along that line, and we're going to stick it down into our box. Now, you can sell these boxes, okay? I'm not gatekeeping. I sold these boxes 3 years ago, and I made a, decent profit. And you can too. What's stopping you? I'm showing you how to do it. So don't say I ain't never teach you how to make some money during Valentine's Day. And I know y'all see them guys that be in front of Family Dollar or in front of Dollar General selling them Valentine's Day boxes because the men forgot because they too late. That fits down in there perfectly. I'm going to take the other one. You can throw the excess away. You don't need it. So again, now we're just measuring our wet foam. Okay? Again, wet. It says wet foam on there. Do y'all really be buying that stuff from the people that be in front of Dollar General for Valentine's Day? Guys, do y'all really be doing that? Do y'all really be that last minute? I'm just wondering. I always see them out there in the cold. And they have the biggest baskets. The biggest, most gigantic baskets. And I be like, wow, do people really be buying those? But then they might be last minute because I know the year that I sold them, I sold a lot. So again, you're going to measure. The camera's a little bit too far away from me. And as you can see, it creates a perfect line. Perfect line, right? And we're going to cut along this line, and then we're going to put it in our water. See, it creates a perfect line. Perfect line, right? And we're going to cut along this line, and then we're going to put it in our water. Again, for the people who just joined us, we're making rose boxes for Valentine's Day. Because I just refuse to let y'all pay. Let y'all pay for those $400 rose boxes. Now, granted, they last forever. But, we don't need that. So you just break it off. Just break it off on the line that we started. Throw that excess away because we don't need it. And we need our foam to be wet because these are real flowers, okay? We need that. Now, if you want to get fancy and go get you some silk flowers, you can do that too. Will they look as nice as these? Maybe, maybe not. It's your choice. It's cheaper. But I just showed you I got these roses from Kroger for $5.99. Okay? Now, they won't be that cheap the closer we get to Valentine's Day. I can say that right now. So right now, I'm just dipping my foam in water to get it wet. Again, I don't want it soaking wet. I don't want it drenched. You just shake off the excess here. Then you're going to stick it down. And it's okay if some of it comes off on the side. That's fine. See? And that's okay. So now that we have our foam in here and it's wet foam. And we got that plastic in the bottom to protect the water getting into this box. Because again, this is not glass and you don't want it to be wet on the bottom. You don't want nothing soggy. So then, you'll take your beautiful roses. Beautiful. Look at perfection. Do you see that? Look how pretty that is. Who wouldn't want that, right? So look, you're going to tear off your excess. Any leaves that are already falling off or already leaning to the side, go ahead and take that off. Now, you can always, I have nails, stick your finger inside and push it out a little bit. It spreads them out. Spread it out just a little bit. Now, based off the height that you want them to be, we're going to cut them that height. That's a little bit too tall. You want it to be shorter than that. So let's see. I always suggest that you start on the perimeter. Again, see that? I don't want this green space to show. So I'm going to cut it even shorter than that. Give me 1 second. I need some paper towels. Okay, so now that I got that nasty stuff off my finger, like I was saying, you don't want this green piece to show, so I'm going to cut it even shorter. How do I wipe? I do it. My nails, I've had nails my whole life, so it doesn't bother me. You know, for some people who don't wear nails every day, it bothers them. It don't bother me. And I got small children. So yeah, if that says anything for you. So look, perfection. I only want the bud of this to come out. That's all I want. That's all I want to see. Like when you present this to me, this is how I want it to look. This is the height. Cheat code. You can take this same one and continue to cut along for the rest of them. It could be your guide if you like. But I would be careful doing that because sometimes it still may not line up correctly. Just sometimes. Not all the time. Now, as you can see, this one is like way more blooms and this one is like more concealed in. Like I said, all you gotta do is take your fingers, get on the inside of that, and you can push it outwards. Push outwards to make it look like it has been out for 3 days. And it hasn't. See that? Perfection. Perfection. Don't you love when it all comes together? Now, the reason why I say you can use this as a cheat code to cut all of them, however, sometimes with real flowers, you see how the stem bends in? Sometimes it may bend and it may not line up correctly. So you just may want to just cut as you go. And we're just going to continue around, all the way around the perimeter, and then we're going to fill in the middle. Then I have even some diamonds to put inside of these roses to make it even stand out even further. So, this is how you're going to make your rose boxes. You want to take all this extra stuff off. If you like, you can either cut the extra green leaves off or you can pull them. Be careful pulling them though, because you may pull off the petal too. So if you want to cut, it's faster than pulling. Your choice. So again, I want to know what y'all doing for Valentine's Day. What are y'all thinking about? What are you going to do? I think I'm going out of town with my husband. We'll see. I hope so. But I only want flowers. I'm that crazy person that wants flowers for every occasion. Every occasion. I feel like flowers should be given to me at all times. Just because flowers, Mother's Day flowers, I'm not feeling well flowers, my cycle started flowers. That's me. But this is my passion. And everybody may not like flowers as much as I do. But I tell you what, if you're going to be setting up a hotel room, and you're going to put those flowers in the ceiling, you need to go to Party City and put helium in those balloons. Do not blow those balloons up with air because they will not float. You need helium balloons, okay? I also have linked in my bio, in my Amazon storefront, everything that you need for Valentine's Day as well. Robes, teddy bears, these boxes, everything you need to go inside the box, whatever makes it there. See how pretty that is? Now, because they're real roses, they're not all going to be perfect. They're not all going to be perfect. They're going to be different. And that's okay. But I promise you, I would appreciate this more than you just giving it to me in this plastic. So for all the people who are giving flowers in this plastic like this, y'all do know in the grocery store they sell vases. Dollar Tree sell vases Dollar General sells vases. Take it out the plastic. Okay? Unless your girl is a girl like me who likes to design her own flowers. I'm just giving y'all suggestions. Suggestions. What restaurants y'all going to for Valentine's Day? Here in Atlanta, I suggest Twisted Soul Kitchen. Chef's kiss, baby. I tell you what, the best menu, okay? Love them. Love them. Now, you can never go wrong with Ray's. I'm going to tell you a quick little story. My husband took me to Ray's on the river here in Atlanta. It's literally on the river. And I was so tired I had to work that day. I was so tired. I was like rushing him and like really, you know, being a brat, being like ready to go, tired. And did I not know that I was getting proposed to that night? And I remember saying to him, I was like, okay, so when we leave here, we're going back to the house, right? Because I'm sleepy. And of course he said, no, we're not going back to the house. I'm like, crap, I'm ready to go to bed. But we went to the Ferris wheel. I had never been on the Ferris wheel in my life, okay? And I was 27 years old. I had never been on a Ferris wheel. Went to the Ferris wheel, and that's even more romantic because he remembered that I had never been on the Ferris wheel. Went on the Ferris wheel, and he just kept digging in his pocket. And I was like, what is in your pocket? Like, do you have something in your pocket? Baby, it was this ring. It was the ring. I was blown away. Even when we got back to the apartment, he had set up the apartment. It was stuff everywhere. And my little bitty old exhausted behind was being just extremely, unappreciative because I was sleepy. Almost messed up my whole engagement because I was tired. Ain't that something? Just sad. Just sad. So, I'm halfway through that first dozen of flowers. This is why I told you to get 2 dozen when you're making these. And this is the medium-sized box. They do come in set of 3. This is the medium size. So imagine if you made the large one, you may need 3 dozen. It's your choice. And the good thing about the green foam, it holds them in place. Wherever you place them, they're not going to lean. They're not going to fall over. They're going to stay in place. I'm working my way around, all the way around the perimeter. Then I'm going to go into the middle. Don't be like me. See how I just throw the leaves down? Put the leaves in the trash can. The trash can is literally right here. I don't know why I won't turn around and just put the leaves in there. But instead, at the end, I'm going to scrape them all in there. Oh, another place that y'all can go to for Valentine's Day. I think it's called South City Kitchen. I think it's called South City Kitchen. Baby, if they love soul food, this is your spot. This is your space. Honestly, the way I fell in love with flowers, my grandmother, God rest her soul, used to plant flowers in her front yard every year. Every year. And she made me get out there every year and plant them with her. Now, she had the rule of boys work on the inside and girls work on the... boys work on the outside and girls work on the inside. Except when it came to flowers. Never had to cut the grass or anything like that. But now my love for flowers is insane. It's like I just want to play with flowers every day. She probably should be a florist. That is my passion. It's something I love to do and play with. And that's all you guys need to figure out. Everybody needs to figure out what their passion is. What their gift from God is. And then that way they'll never work a day in their life. Never. Now you can always recreate this with different color roses. You don't have to do just red. I chose red because Valentine's Day is coming up and I'm giving you ideas. Again, these boxes are tagged in my Amazon storefront, in my profile. Make sure you go look it up. Everything you need to make this is in my Amazon storefront. So now that we have finished the outer perimeter, that's what it looks like, right? I'm pushing it down, pushing it downward so you can see. That's what it looks like so far. This is my second set of roses, second dozen. So like I said, definitely get 2 dozen because you definitely gonna need at least 2. I think even, this is the smaller box, and I still think you need more than a dozen for the small box. This is the medium size box that I'm making, but I still think you need at least 2 dozen just to be safe. Just to be safe, okay? I mean, perfect. Yeah, I love Kroger when it comes to not just groceries, because I mean, but when it comes to their flowers, top tier. Did y'all know that y'all could buy in bulk with Kroger? Did y'all know that? Yes, you can go into Kroger, into the floral department, and ask for flowers. You don't know the name of the flowers, that's fine. That's okay. If you have a picture of the flowers, you can just show her a picture. Or they have a binder that they don't tell you about. But there's a binder there, and you can look at the pictures and order. Now, unfortunately, most of the time, it doesn't come to your house. You have to pick it back up from that Kroger store. And they'll come out with a cart and bring it all out to you. So if you're planning a wedding and you don't have a business license and you can't go to the wholesalers for flowers, Kroger, Costco, Sam's Club, globalrose.com, all of those places sell flowers in bulk. But of course with Costco and Sam's, you have to have membership. So just keep that in mind. But Kroger, don't need no membership. Okay? Don't need nothing. You can just walk up in that thing and order. Just saying. So again, I want to know, for the new people who are joining us, we're making rose boxes for Valentine's Day. Trying to give you guys ideas. Okay. I'm almost finished. It only took me about 6 flowers out of the second dozen. You can use that to make the smaller box if you want, or you can just give it to her. Or, you know what you could do? Take the petals off of it and spread the petals around the house or the hotel room. Do y'all know how much, do you know that you can go to a florist shop and ask for the rose petals? Did y'all know that? It's cheaper. If you want real rose petals, you can go to a florist shop and they'll give them to you. Did y'all know that? Also, or you can buy fake ones from Amazon. Or Hobby Lobby sells them, Michaels, they all sell rose petals. Again, if you want your bloom to be further out than that, just stick your fingers down in there and push outward. And it will look like it's been out for a lot longer. I can get 2 more in here. I'm going to try to fit 2 more in this space so there's no hole. And look, now, see this black here? You don't want that rose petal. Go ahead and take that off. Peel that off. You don't want it. Now, you can always use it on the floor because nobody won't be able to see that little black piece, okay? Just saying. You don't want that in. Anytime you see those little black indentions, that means the flower is dying. So you want to take those petals off. Simple, just pull them off. No problem. If you don't feel comfortable, cut them off. If you want it just to be even, okay? This is the last rose, guys. See, that took less than what? That took us, what, 20 minutes to create this box? 20 minutes. It's the thought, I promise you. If you do this instead of giving it to them like this, if you give it to them like this and show that you actually made it, I promise you, it will go so much further that you took that much effort instead of running into the store to buy them. And look now, you got the price on the side. You got these words on the side. Nobody want that. I don't want that. Personally. But I'm just telling you to take it one step further. I think what a lot of people miss when showing their love is it's about the initiative. It's the initiative that you take to show me that you care. You know? Last rose. All right, so look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And I spent $17 on the roses, okay? Then the box come in a set of 3, okay? Instead of you paying $400 or $500 for those forever roses. Yes, these are going to die. Yes, they're not forever. However, that was quick and easy. You can do this. Now, you want to take it up another step further, you can always get you some crystals and some diamonds. What girl don't like diamonds? I love diamonds. Hello? Who don't like diamonds? Okay? These are also in my Amazon storefront. So what you're going to do, carefully pick these out. And you want to put them right in the center of that rose. Look at this. Look. Ooh! Now, if you want to take it even further, wrap some money around these roses. Wrap a $100 bill around this rose. Wrap $20 around this rose. Now, I like these cute little crystals, though. See how small they are? See how pretty that is? Look at that. Look at that. That's so cute. And you putting it right in the middle of the center of your rose. And we're going to do this for every last one of them. This pack has at least, I'm going to say about 100. I don't know exactly, but it looks like it's about 100 in here. And we only used 18 roses. So if you got multiple girls that you buying for, you can do this for multiple people. And still have enough diamonds. I don't support that. But if that's you, friend, you know, I'm just saying you can do this for all of your friends. Okay? I'm telling you, this is the way to impress. This is the way to impress. And it only takes a few minutes. If you got 30 minutes to drive around 285 or sit in traffic, you can do this. I'm showing you how to do it for free. I'm not telling you to buy an ebook. I'm not telling you to buy a course. I'm not telling you to go subscribe, even though you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hazley Events. I'm just saying. I'm not telling you to do none of that. This is easy, guys. You can do this. You can watch this video several times and do it yourself. Do it. I promise you. I want to know how y'all Valentine's Day go. I want to know for the people who are going to do this. I want to know. And if I were you, if I was selling this box, if you're going to sell these to people, $40 to $50, okay? $40 to $50. Let me tell you why. The roses are normally $12.99. The closer we get to Valentine's Day, they're going to be more expensive. More expensive. Then, you got to buy these little crystals if you want to. The box itself, you got to buy the wet foam. Okay? $50 for your time. Y'all got to start charging for your time. Yes, it only takes 20-30 minutes. But just imagine when I did this back in the day and I made 100 of these bad boys, it took me 5 days. Not only did it take me 5 days, I got to keep them alive for 5 days. Okay? So that means I'm watering them Also, if these start to die, put you like a shot glass worth of water. Just pour it inside in here. Because you remember we put that wet foam on the inside? Put you a shot glass worth of water in here. And that's for anything, girlies. Anything. If you have a bouquet at home and they start to die, put water in there. But also put Sprite. Not McDonald's Sprite. McDonald's Sprite gonna kill it. Not McDonald's Sprite. Go get you a Sprite can. Pour you about a fourth of that shot glass in there. They'll live longer. Why? I don't know the science behind it. However, they do live longer. Okay, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, they do. So, look at that. Woo, girl. Look at that. Who don't want that? Who doesn't want that? Now tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. This versus this. Who want this? What the price on it? Who want this? But if you took your time out. Look at that. Oh, thank you, friend. It's the sugar. It's the sugar in there that makes them roll up. That makes them stay longer. See, somebody knew the science. I didn't know the science, but my grandma taught me that. So again, everything you need to make this is on my Amazon storefront that's linked in my bio. Also, remember, you need 2 dozen of roses. You need wet foam. It comes in a pack. That's what it looks like. They also come in dry foam. You don't want dry foam. You want it to say wet because these are real flowers, okay? You need some scissors and some patience. Okay? I see you guys next time. Join me on my live next week. See you then. Have a good day.